You know, one thing about the people of Genoa City that all have in common is running back to their ex. And just when we thought Phyllis and Sharon were becoming friends, there's a high chance that might be coming to an end because of Nick. So watch till the end to know all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Who would have thought we'd see the day when Sharon and Phyllis weren't at each other's throats? After decades of catfights, insults, and dragging each other through every possible kind of drama, these two finally decided to bury the hatchet. Yup, remember when they were both kidnapped and locked up together? Not exactly a girl's getaway, but hey, it did the trick. The shared trauma somehow led sworn enemies to turn into friends. And for a while, it looked like nothing could shake this newfound sisterhood. That is, until you know who showed up in the middle again last week. Their hot ex, Nick Newman. As always, Nick is out here, charming the ladies with his comfort and mixed signals. Now, Sharon and Nick had just returned from a trip to London after visiting Noah. We didn't actually see the trip play out thanks to Y&R and their budget cuts, but from the way Sharon was acting, you'd think they went on a second honeymoon. Not to mention, she's been thinking about a reunion with Nick for a while, but instead of rushing to spend more time with Sharon, Nick finds himself wrapped up in Phyllis drama. You see, after Billy fired Phyllis and she started scrambling to pick up the pieces with new business plans, Daniel distancing himself, Lucy and Summer gone, she's in a bad place. Nick, ever the knight in shining armor, takes her out to the park for some fresh air and a pep talk. And well, let's just say emotions were flying. Phyllis, exhausted and fragile, breaks down and Nick pulls her in for one of his signature comforting hugs. Just a friend being sweet, right? But nope. Wrong timing. Because guess who just so happens to walk up at that exact moment? Yup, Sharon, who was likely daydreaming about rekindling their romance and maybe even moving back into that cozy cottage again. According to spoiler pics, she sees Nick and Phyllis in what looks a lot like a romantic embrace that it was. And just like that, it's instant heartbreak, betrayal, and maybe even a sprinkle of déjà vu. From the spoiler pics alone, you can see Sharon's not loving what she's witnessing. That friendly hug might just blow up what little peace was left between the three of them. Could this be the end of the great Sharon-Phyllis truce? It sure looks like it. But Phyllis wasn't even trying to make a move. For once, the redhead was actually being vulnerable and not scheming. But that won't matter to Sharon if she feels blindsided. Let's be real. Phyllis is already hanging on by a thread. She's lost her job, Billy's trust, her daughter's off the canvas, her son's acting cold, and now Sharon's likely icing her out too. So now the million-dollar question, is Nick going to be the reason Sharon and Phyllis are at each other's throats again? Will this park moment reignite their rivalry, or will they be mature enough to talk it out like grown women? One thing's for sure, Vic might be back in action, and Sharon's about to have some serious feelings about it. Let us know what you think. Is this just a bump in the road, or the beginning of another full-blown love triangle? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.